that is going to be the end of the story. No denying the fact that is going to be the end of the story. The La Liga is going to come to an end with this game because what is happening over here, just look at this. I mean, nothing is looking good in the La Liga. Nothing is good because it is this man, Jesus Gil Manzano, who is back refereeing Real Madrid and the likes of Villarreal over here. What is that? This man giving those, I mean, late conversion chances of Real Madrid not happening. This is the man who sent off Jude Bellingham. What is that going to happen? This man, is he back to La Liga for officiating this game, Villarreal against Real Madrid? It is the second leg, and in the previous leg, it was Real Madrid getting those 2-0 wins over Villarreal. But this man, Jesus Gil Manzano, is back. I mean, to talk about his referee decisions. Look at this. Look at this. This man is under so many controversies. I mean, Jesus Gil Manzano, a Spanish referee, has faced controversy for his officiating, particular a controversial decision in 2021 Super Copa final where he sent off Lionel Messi and for blowing the final whistle previously during a Real Madrid game against Valencia, leading to a disallowed goal and a red card for Jude Bellingham. This is the man, Jesus Gil Manzano, who has come to the pitch. This is the man, Jesus Gil Manzano, who is going to be in this game. It is either way something which is definitely not going to be good. It is definitely not going to be good. He has been previously associated with those controversies, and now this man, Jesus Gil Manzano, he is back there officiating this game, Real Madrid against the likes of Villarreal. It is the Los Blancos who has traveled to the stadium of Cerámica. It is going to be an entertainment. No denying the fact this is going to be some sort of entertainment which is going to be happening because so much of controversies this referee Jesus Gil Manzano is having on the pitch. He is back here for the La Liga round 28. My goodness, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. In the La Liga, it is Barcelona and Real Madrid who both are at 57 points, same points, but it is the goal difference of plus 46 for the Catalans where they are at the top, and Los Blancos plus 31 is the goal difference where they are just nailing it back, but they both of them are at the same points, that is 57 points. Barcelona, to talk about them, look at this. Look at this. It is the La Liga table over here. I mean, the table is looking quite disheartening because Real Madrid, who are facing Villarreal, and in the La Liga matches, it is the likes of Barcelona who will be facing the likes of Atletico Madrid. It is the Monday morning, I mean the Sunday nights, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. That is the game which will be happening. The first, second, and third, they are having the matches with them. And again, it is some sort of disheartening aspects from this because this Sunday night it is the likes of Rogi Blancos, Atletico Madrid up against the likes of Barcelona. That will be a big clash which we will be having a watch of. But what is the likes of Real Madrid winning this game against Villarreal? How is that going to happen if the referee on the pitch is going to be the likes of Jesus Gil Manzano? My goodness. I am out of words. I don't have anything to express because in the Champions League, those controversial decisions which happened, I mean, the likes of Julian Alvarez, many fans not accepting it. But if the fans are not going to accept or They are not going to make it happen. It is not the fact. UEFA has that rules, and Julian Alvarez getting those double touches couldn't convert that, and it was a big opportunity missed, which Atletico got those exits from the Champions League. It would have been a different story, but Real Madrid, with their mentality, has won it. But what is that going to be if this man, Jesus Gil Manzano, he is making some sort of bad decisions again? He has sent off Lionel Messi, he has sent off Jude Bellingham, he has denied Real Madrid of those equalizer goals against Valencia. He was on some sorts of suspension, and he is now again back, brought back in the La Liga round 28, Villarreal against the likes of Real Madrid. My goodness, my goodness. What is that which is going to be? What is that which is going to be? Because in the lineups, if we talk about, look at this. Real Madrid has got some sort of changes again in their lineup. It is Vinicius Jr. who is absent from the squad. I mean, in the previous fixture for the Los Blancos, he missed those penalties. He wasn't even given those penalty movements. He was brought into substitutions in those late 120th minute of the extra time. In the second half, it was Endrick who made those appearances, but Endrick wasn't even given those penalty shootout moments. It was the likes of Rudiger finally getting those goals and winning that big. How is that going to happen? How is that which is going to happen? Because over here it is the likes of Brahim Diaz, it is the likes of Bellingham, Rodrigo in the first lineup, Mbappe being there, Valverde and Camavinga on the mid pitch. And it is also the lack of Rudiger not being brought. It is Vasquez, Chouameni, Asensio, and Garcia. In the La Liga, Carlo Ancelotti is making his statements. He is picking up Garcia most of the times. But in the Champions League, to talk about, Carlo Ancelotti is not going for Garcia in the first lineups. It is the likes of Mendy who is being the first choice of lineup for Ancelotti in the Champions League only. Mendy has been just confined to those Champions League matches, whereas Garcia is the man. He is the new Roberto Carlos for the Los Blancos, and yes, he is being made those statements. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat section that who is going to get those wins. Is it the likes of Jesus Gilmanzano, the referee on the pitch? Is he going to get those wins? Give your votes on the poll section in the chat which has been pinned. Is it the likes of Los Blancos, or it is the likes of El Submarino or Mariello Villarreal? The yellows are the yellows. El Submarino, Amarillo, Villarreal are going to get those wins, or is it the likes of Jesus Gil Manzano, the referee on the pitch? Is he going to get that, or it is the likes of Los Blancos getting those wins out of nowhere? To talk about the goalkeeping aspects, it is now Timo Courtois again who has been picked, but Andre Lunin again not giving those starting lineups. Ryan Gonzalez, Ancelotti and his men have been proving big in the Champions League, and they have been making that big. No denying the fact. Ancelotti and his men have been making that big. From the likes of Villarreal, it is Alex Bena, Perez, Pipe, Guy, Comesa, Cardona, Costa, Kampala, Froth, as well as Buchanan, the players which they will be having. And the goalkeeping aspects of Conde will be there. But Marceliano Garcia, the man on those managerial aspects, will he make that happen? Will he make that happen? That is also the big thing to be happening. What is that which is asking for a login? Sign in with Google. Yes. The GXR website, if it is not working for you guys, then we have those links on the social media platform. The description is given in the video as well as in the channel description. Do have a watch from there. What is that? Why this GXR website has stopped working? My goodness, this is the big crisis. This is the big crisis of watching La Liga at times. This is the big crisis of watching La Liga matches at times. Oh my goodness, why has that? It is not looking good. Let me check those links, boys. Let me check those links. Let me make it clear. Let me make it clear. We can't afford to just lose away these matches like anything. We can't afford to just lose away those matches like anything. How is that going to be? This watching this La Liga matches has really become a big pain. Watching these La Liga matches has really become a big pain to watch that. Look at that. The streaming hasn't even started. It is just 14 minutes left for this game to begin. 23:00 hours Indian Standard Time. Are we going to finally get the watch of this game on this GXR website? Is that finally going to happen? Is it that which is going to happen? Or we again have to go for those cheeky piggy links at times. Man, this is bit disheartening. This is really bit disheartening. No denying the fact this is really big disheartening moments, and this GXR website has been really taking a big toll of us. Oh my goodness. But yes, the lineups are looking good, but this game will bring Real Madrid to some sort of moves. You guys think so? Because Barcelona will face the likes of Diego Simeone's Roger Blancos. Will they make those impacts on Barcelona? It will be much seen on the Sunday night. But for today, Real Madrid against the likes of Atletico Madrid, Villarreal. My goodness, this GXR website is again taking a big toll of it. Big toll of it. Look at that. This GXR website is now again taking a big toll of that. My goodness, it has become a big pain watching La Liga for these free websites, and they even don't go for those streaming links as well. Look at that. It is still loading, loading, and loading. What is that which you are loading it over here? And it is looking damn disheartening. It is looking damn disheartening. How are we going to afford to miss these games? How are we going to afford to miss these games? My goodness. If this website is not going to work, I'm going to end this stream. I am really going to end this stream. Going to afford to miss these games. How are we going? Look at that. This streaming hasn't yet started. This streaming hasn't yet started. Big pain, big pain. This GXR website is a big pain. This is looking like a big pain over here. But how is this referee going to be critical? That is also the watch to have. How is this referee going to be bit critical on the pitch? That is also the big thing to watch. And yes, those of you who are watching this, get your cheeky links from the description given, and all of that has been pinned on the social media platforms. The links are there on the chat section as well. The poll is also there in the chat section as well. And yes, you can check those video descriptions also. What is that? Is this GXR website not going to stream? Such false hope this GXR website at time gives to us. Now it is browsing, browsing, and browsing. What is wrong? What is wrong? Only 10 minutes to go. We want our players to see performing on those training sessions as well, those warm-ups as well. This GXR website is taking a big toll, big toll. The links are not working, boys. The links are not working. This is a big pain. This is a big pain. This is really a big pain watching these La Liga games. This GXR website has become a shit. This GXR website has really become a big shit to watch. Big shit. This website has become really a big shit to watch. Ah, where are those sticky picky links which are going to be shown? Where are those sticky picky links which are going to be shown? Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, anyways, we have to open those soccer streams if this is not going to happen. If this is not going to happen, we are going to watch those sticky picky links. Bring those sticky picky links. Hey Lord, bring that. Bring that. Yes, thank God it has finally been shown. Look at that. This GXR website is such a shit. The links have been shared just now on the platforms, guys, just to have a watch from there. We can't do anything. These are the links which are available. Just check it. We have just uploaded it and we can watch it from there. Still 7 minutes to go. Can Los Blancos win this? Can Los Blancos win this? That is the big question. How is that going to happen? How is that going to happen? Still 5 minutes to go, guys. Still 5 minutes to go. Who is going to get those big wins? I don't think my internet connection is also going to stay so far up to that. Why it is flickering so bad? Oof, this GXR website is a really pain. Still 4 minutes to go. Can Vasquez make this defense good for today? 4 minutes to go. Can Vasquez make this? Yes, the sound and video quality is looking good, no denying the fact. For La Liga, it is looking that we have to make it happen. For La Liga, it is looking that we have to make that happen at times. We have to make that happen at times. If we need to watch these games, it has to happen like that only. Have to make it happen. For La Liga, it is looking that we have to. It's such a waste, man. It is such a waste. Yes, now it is Kylian who is seen coming on. Come on, big boy, Kylian. Make it that happen. Make it that happen for today. But is this man going to make anything good for today? Is this man going to make anything good for today? Look at the lineups. Los Blancos, will that be the story for today? Oh my goodness. Look at that. This is Gilmanzano just passes beside Jude Bellingham, and both of them are not having an eye contact on the. Oh my god, Jesus Gale Manzano, the man who just makes that move with the ball, and he is looking furious. Look at those gesticulations which Jesus Gale Manzano is having on the pitch. Oh my god, this is going to be a big entertainment, guys. This is going to be a big entertainment. This is Gil Manzano on the pitch. This is going to be a big entertainment for today. Saturday, big entertainment which is about to happen. Valencia has their players. It is Vasquez, it is Courtois, Asensio. Militao is there. Militao is there on the stands. Vinny, Rudiger, look at that. Vinny not being picked in the starting lineup. Ancelotti has made those harsh decisions for Vinicius Junior. My goodness. My goodness. Why are the players coming to the sidelines? What has happened? Why are the players coming to the sidelines? EA versus racism, La Liga, with the presence of Jesus Gil Manzano on the pitch. Jesus Gil Manzano on the pitch. Big controversial man for the referees. Big controversial referee on the pitch. It is Jesus Gil Manzano. No denying the fact. This is Jesus Gil Manzano, the man who is responsible to make anything happen bad for today. Look at him. Look at him. Jesus Gil Manzano and Bellingham, they haven't even had any contact, any eye contact. They were so close. They were so close. Yes, the lineup to talk about, we just had a detailed watch of that, and those of you who has missed it, it is the lineup over here. You can watch that. This is the lineup for the Los Blancos. Players coming on to the pitch. Players coming on to the pitch. It is the likes of, man, I think the stream is 1 minute delayed over here. It is Kylian looking good on the pitch. Referee is doing his. And look at that. This GXR website is still not opening. It's looking like a shit. Let's close that and watch this from the Cheeky Piggy links. The Cheeky Piggy links are there in the social media description. Check it and watch it. No denying the fact. Look at that. The yellow stadium is looking so good. Cerámica Stadium. This Cerámica Stadium is looking so good over here. Still, the game hasn't yet begun. Still, the game hasn't yet begun on this link. I am running 2 minutes behind the actual time. My streaming link is running 2 minutes behind the actual time. Yes, now the referee, Jesus Gil Manzano, has blown the whistle. The game has begun. The game has begun, and the referee on the pitch, Jesus Gil Manzano, has blown the whistle. He has blown the whistle. How is that going to unfold? How is that going to unfold? Kickoff has happened. Villarreal are going for those long counters, but straight for Courtois. No worries for him. Vasquez back passes that. Chouameni, Asensio. I mean, Ancelotti at times, does he look to be changing some sort of aspects? I really don't find it that much to be happening from him at times, but he certainly makes that so good. It is the likes of Villarreal who are trying to make some sort of upsets. They are making some sorts of upsets. To be talking, Villarreal are at the 5th spot in the table. Los Blancos so high up. That Courtois passes that. Chouameni, Vasquez. Villarreal are pressing. Villarreal are pressing high up on the pitch. Villarreal are pressing it high up on the pitch. No denying the fact, Villarreal are pressing it high up on the pitch. Damn. Villarreal are really pressing it high up on the page. And yes, those of you who are watching it, give your votes on the chat section. Who is going to get those wins out of today? Who is that which is going to get those wins out of today? There is definitely a streaming error which is also happening. The GXR website is not working, and all those cheeky links are there in the social media platform. Do have a watch from there. It is given in the channel description, the chat, as well as in the video description. Give your votes, guys. Who is going to get those wins? My God, look at that. Villarreal is staying high up. Camavinga, will he make that left footer? No, goes for Rodrigo. Rodrigo dropping in. Camavinga again. That is a foul to Kylian Mbappe on the page. That is a foul to Kylian Mbappe on the page. That is a big foul to Kylian Mbappe on the pitch. No denying the fact that is a big foul. Look at that. He was being challenged from behind. Jesus Gil Manzano, this referee not showing any card for that. Look at that. Luka Modric is having a laugh on the pitch. My goodness. Luka Modric is having a laugh on the pitch. What is that for? This is going to be a big entertainment if this man, Jesus Gilmanzano, is going to make any sort of those rusty decisions for today. If this man is going to make any sort of rusty decisions for today, it is going to be a big disheartening moment. Big disheartening moment it will be. Look at that. This timeline is also not working that good. La Liga matches are so corrupt, guys. So corrupt. So corrupt matches which are happening over here. This Villarreal with that quick throw goes for that cross inside the box. Oh my god, they have got that. Timo Courtois gets that. Look at that. This man, I'm talking from the start of the team. I mean, stream Perez, IOZ Perez, the man. He is the man talking for Villarreal this season, as well as the likes of Alex Bana. Oof, that was a close call. It was Timo Courtois saving that goal. Otherwise, it would have been a close call. It would have been a big close call. It is again Villarreal making those passes. They are going for those thrashing movements on the pitch. They are going for those thrashing movements on the pitch. Inside the box again they come. Deflection, that is. Camavinga takes that. Clearance, good enough. Kylian making those runs. Make it big, boy. Make it big. Oh my god. Interceptions out of nowhere. That is interceptions to Kylian Mbappe out of nowhere. This game is taking its pitch, boys. This game is taking its pitch. It is going to be either way. It is either going to be Villarreal or it is going to be Los Blancos. First 5 minutes, 23 seconds on the watch. I mean, I am just running 1.5 minutes late with the actual timing. Asensio gets that to Garcia. Garcia left footer, long pass. For whom, boy? For whom? For whom? You are making those passes for whom? Get those build-ups ready, boys. Get those build-up ready. Damn, Garcia made that left foot pass, but it was for whom? Villarreal are playing those wide aspects and they are making Madrid to look wide on the pitch. Villarreal are making, oh my god, it is Perez again. Holy Christ, holy Christ. This could have been a big goal. Perez got that shot. Camavinga on the mid pitch. Look at that, man. Look at that. It was Chouameni. I think he got some sort of deflection to it as well. It was Perez who got that shot, but Chouameni with that deflection. I really don't know why Ancelotti at times doesn't go for the likes of Rudiger, doesn't go for the likes of any other new centre backs preparing and dropping down Chouameni. Dropping down Chouameni. It is that corner which is going inside. Oh my god, what the heck, man? Villarreal were looking lethal, and in the first 7 minutes, they have caused that upset. They have caused that upset. Damn, Chouameni and Camavinga, I can't take these two anymore from Ancelotti. Time and again, moving them to those defensive aspects. It is not working, boys. It is not working. I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I mean, in the previous match, it was the likes of Bayern getting those equalizers against the likes of, I mean, the Bundesliga. Bayern had a draw, and over here it is now Real Madrid down by 1 goal in just 7 minutes. Holy Christ. Oof. Oh my god. It was Asensio who was trying to get some sort of interceptions to it as well. He was late. He was late. Asensio was late in making those interceptions. But who was there blocking that man on the pitch? Who was there blocking fourth number? I mean, on that occasion inside the box to be blocking him on the pitch. Look at that. Fuad, the man who was staying over there, he was in an empty space. He was looking that happening. He is right back. Number 8, Fuad. Man, dang it. Steady, guys. Steady, steady. Make that steady. Don't make it a bit disheartening. Vasquez again. On the right back, Camavinga with that challenge. Jesus Gil Manzano, the referee on the pitch. Now, are you going to give a card? I'm going to break your leg, boy. I'm going to break your leg if you're going to make any sort of rusty cards on the pitch. What is that Camavinga doing? Look at that. He is making those rusty challenges. Do you want to get a card out of nowhere, boy? You want to get a card out of nowhere? What the pass is that? Look at that. Villarreal are pressing it high up against Chouameni, Vasquez. They are not giving any spaces to Diaz as well. They are counting the numbers, boys. Villarreal are counting the numbers. Look at them. They are playing, counting the numbers. They are doing their job, counting the numbers. That is what they are doing. Oh my God, look at that shot. Ooh, Villarreal is playing like a big dog on the pitch. It was Buchanan, the man who took that shot. Look at him, the number 9. From the edge of the box, that shot was taken. Valverde was there. Oh my God, that was close to the far post. That was close to the far post. And Ancelotti bringing changes to the team, not picking up Vinny, not picking up Rudiger. This is what Father Ancelotti at times make it happen. Conde with the ball from Villarreal passes that deep down to the centre back. Look at that. Villarreal is playing so good. They are counting the numbers. If there is any mistake in the mid pitch, they are going to concede any way. Oh my God, they are winning those challenges in the mid pitch as well. Inside the box, there goes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't make that happen. Don't make that happen again. Don't make that goal happen again. Again, from the left wings, they are trying to cut in. Damn, how are they getting those opportunities to get those cut-ins into the box? Villarreal is playing like a big dog. Villarreal is playing like a big dog on the pitch. Oh my goodness, I never expected that. This is going to be a big entertainment for today, but I didn't expected that from Villarreal to be happening in just 7 minutes. I didn't expect that to be happening in just 7 minutes on this game. I didn't expected that to be happening in just 7 minutes of the game. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the poll which has been pinned on the chat. It is the likes of Jesus Gil Manzano, the referee, who is going to get those wins. Mbappe getting those clearances. Vasquez getting that save. Rodrigo passing that. Yes, give your votes on the poll section that it is the likes of Los Blancos, it is the likes of... What a shot that is! Vasquez takes that block! Oh my God. That was a Vasquez shot taken. 12 minutes 40 seconds on the watch to be precise on my stream. 12 minutes 45 seconds as of now to be precise on my stream. I'm running 1.5 minutes late from the actual time of the game. And those of you who want those cheeky piggy links, get those from our social media links. The GXR website is looking shit and not working. Inside the box goes Rodrigo. Will he make that pass happen? Give your votes, guys. Is it Jesus Gilmanzano, the referee, going to win this? Is it the likes of Los Blancos, or it is the likes of Cerámica, the Yellow, El Submarino, Amarialo, Villarreal going to get those wins? How is that which is going to happen? Rodrigo with that corner, deep down corner, man. Rodrigo, you are taking those corners. They are not those corners seem to be happening from you. Those are not the corners which seem to be happening from you at this level of football where you are playing for the Los Blancos for so many seasons, man. Villarreal are playing lethal, boys. Villarreal are really playing lethal. And so far, 14 minutes of the gameplay, Villarreal are really playing so lethal. They are counting the numbers so good. Villarreal are counting the numbers so good. Camavinga getting those interceptions. Goes for Kylian Mbappe inside the box. Will he get that? No, denied. Denied again. Denied time and again. It is Conde, their goalkeeper, who has denied Kylian Mbappe of that big opportunity to be incoming. That is a big opportunity which was incoming for Kylian. But Conde, the goalkeeper for Villarreal, has got that. Again, Diaz trying to get a curl in. Bellingham denied. Vasquez to the wings again. Make it happen, boys. Los Blancos are making those build-ups now. Los Blancos have now find those spaces and they are making those things happening on the pitch. They are making those big things happening on the pitch. Camavinga, Tchouaméni. Look at that. Asensio and Valverde are looking deep down on the pitch. It is rather Ancelotti preferring Camavinga to be staying high up. Playing Asensio on those left part of the centre backs is not the job which you can do. Look at that. The first goal which came from Villarreal, it was for their man who was there. But wasn't that offside? Wasn't that offside? That first goal which came in, wasn't that offside? I would like to have a highlight watch of that again. Mbappe changing the wings. Bellingham on the right mid pitch finds Diaz. Diaz gets a cut in into the box. Diaz has got in into the box. Make that goal, boy. Kylian Mbappe has got it. Kylian has made it. That is what you are talking. That is what you are talking. It is Los Blancos. Come up big, boys. Come up big. Come up big. That is what we wanted in this game to happen. 7 minutes it was Villarreal getting those goals. They were making it happen good, but look at that. It was Diaz with that shot. He made that. That was a good save. That was definitely a good save from Conde. But with that deflection, Kylian Mbappe, number 9, he was there at the right spot and he gets that. Kylian gets that. That is the equalizer. One each. Come up big, boys. Come up big. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is a perfect entertainment. This is going to be a perfect entertainment for today. This game is going to be a perfect entertainment for the weekend. Again, Villarreal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that shot which was made. Oh my god. It was Gay, the man number 18. He took that shot. Left footer shot from Gay. Oh my god, Timo Courtois saved that somehow with that deflection, but it was number 18, Gay, the man from the stadium Cerámica, the yellow Villarreal. He took that left footer, my goodness. El Samaranio and Marialio Villarreal, will they get that win or not? Is that which is looking big disheartening. Courtois, what is that you are doing? My God, Chouameni. Why is Timo Courtois trying to be acting like Manuel Neuer, making those passes? Get those clearances, boy. There's Bellingham again, getting to the mid pitch. Passes that to Kylian. Kylian goes for Rodrigo on the wings. There is Garcia, there is Kylian. He goes for Kylian to the mid pitch. Deflection. Camavinga gains that position. Rodrigo. Look at that. This is what I'm saying. When Garcia is high up, Rodrigo is deep down. It is Kylian who is staying there, but Camavinga is not making those spaces count. That is what is bit underlying from the likes of Camavinga at times. That is what he doesn't get those interceptions. I mean, he moves high up on the pitch, but he goes for those defensive aspects. That is, I mean, Camavinga is definitely a very good player to be having a watch. But whenever he moves high up on the pitch, he rather going for those runs into and cuts it into the opposition box. He makes those defensive aspects moving high up on the pitch. What is that? I don't find that to be understanding. It is Kylian trying to get those long passes. Bellingham made that, but didn't happen. Didn't happen. Didn't happen this time. This time it didn't happen. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat section. Who is going to get that? Give your votes on those poll which has been pinned on the chat. It is now Los Blancos who has found their own way out of this. Jesus Gil Manzano, don't make any mistakes, boys, giving those cards. Jesus Gil Manzano not giving those cards. He's doing a good job as of now. No denying the fact Jesus Gil Manzano is doing a good job. 20 minutes, 38 seconds on the watch. Cerámica de yellow again. Look at that. Villarreal making those passes, those crosses into the box by turning 360 into it. They are making it happen like we are watching any sort of PlayStation game. Inside the box again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Make that happen, boy. Make that happen. It is Villarreal who are looking for those moves. Man, look at their speed which they are getting it time and again. Ball is off for a corner, I guess. The ball is off for a corner. 21 minutes, 30 seconds on the watch. 21 minutes, 39 seconds on the watch. Villarreal has got a corner out of nowhere. The yellow D Cerámica taking that corner. Deflection, good it is. Kylian moving it. Passes that. Valverde is there for those counters. Gives it to Rodrigo. Rodrigo has got Garcia. Garcia on the edge of the box, slows down. Oh my god, the yellow army has just outnumbered the Los Blancos. Valverde again. It is into the box. Kylian, will he take that shot? Oh my god, Kylian Mbappe has again got that goal. Kylian Mbappe has got that. That is what I'm saying. When Vinicius is not playing on the pitch, it is that space where Kylian Mbappe is making it happen. My goodness. My goodness. That was the first goal, 7th minute, which Villarreal got, and it was a comeback. Now it is 22 minutes on the watch, and Los Blancos has got those comebacks. It was Bellingham who approached it, but Kylian overlapped with that position. Oh my god, he went for that first post and his right footer. Look at that fluidity. Look at that agility which he was having. That was marvelous. That was genius. That was superb. That was extraordinary. His body was so down and he made that happen. Oh my goodness. That is two for the Los Blancos and one for the El Samaranio or Marialio Villarreal. Villarreal are looking but lethal on their build-up, guys. Again, inside the box they go and they are penetrating and they are playing with so much of speed. Oh my god, again they go inside the box. Courtois is being tested. Thibaut Courtois is really being tested. No denying the fact for today, Thibaut Courtois has got to have those big saves. No denying the fact. Thibaut Courtois definitely has to have those big saves for today. No denying the fact it is all relying on for Timo Courtois to have those big saves for tonight. You can't deny that, boys. You can't deny that. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat section. Who is going to get those big wins? Is it the likes of this referee who is on the pitch? This is Gil Manzano. Is he going to win that? Is it the likes of Los Blancos or it is the likes of El Samaranio and Marialio Villarreal? And how is my pronunciation over that? Do also tell me. Suddenly, the likes of their manager, it is Marceliano Garcia, who was looking with that first goal which Villarreal got, and now suddenly he is looking like, what? What is that? Make your face happy, boy. Make your face happy. Valverde is being challenged bad on the pitch. It is Asensio again. Look at that. That is a big foul to Asensio. That is a big foul to Asensio on the pitch, but no cards being shown. Jesus Mil Manzano has decided that he is not going to give any cards to the Cerámica yellow Villarreal players on the pitch for today. Jesus Gil Manzano, the referee on the pitch for today, has decided that he is not going to give any sorts of cards for the players to be coming on the pitch for today. Why is that, boy? Why is that? Are you going to repent for those decisions which you have made in the past? This is the man I'm talking about. This is the man I'm talking about. So many controversies he has. He has so many controversies in the past. Garcia passes that. Review. That is to Rodrigo. Garcia is making his moves. Kylian dropping down. Villarreal are really making those passes count so good. Villarreal are really making those passes count so good. They are denying anything which is coming on the pitch. It is Valverde who has now got Bellingham. Bellingham on the edge of the box passes that to Garcia. Garcia gets Kylian again. Now look at that positioning from Camavinga. Look at that positioning from Camavinga at times. That is a bit disheartening. That is something big disheartening. 27 minutes 30 seconds on the watch from my time, and we are running 1.5 minutes precise to be late. It is actually 30 minutes which is going. Oh my god, that is 2 minutes 15 seconds. We are running late from the actual time. That is a free kick for Vasquez. The Yellow Army are there. Vasquez takes that short pass to Valverde. Back to Vasquez. Look at that. Vasquez now made that shot and it's a block. What was that? It was happening if you were going to make those first time crosses from those free kicks. Villarreal again coming in for with those counters. Most of their build-ups are looking deep from the wings. Again, that is a cross into the pitch. Oh my god. Chouameni, Vasquez, Camavinga, Asensio, Timo Courtois, all will be tested for today. All will be tested for today by this Villarreal at their home. It is Bellingham gets that good enough. Passes that to Valverde on the mid pitch. Valverde changes the wings, goes for Rodrigo. Rodrigo has got Kylian. Kylian is cutting in into the edge box. Will he go for those shots? No, passes that to Rodrigo. Back in shot. It is Rodrigo. Get. Oh my god. That was bit close. That was bit close. It could have been that third goal, guys. It could have been that third goal for today. It could have been the third goal which Los Blancos would have got it today. It would have been that third goal for Los Blancos to be happening today. But yes, we will be watching just. We are now watching 30 minutes to be precise on the watch. And the actual time is 32 minutes. Yes, we are late 2 minutes from the actual stream. Alex Garcia is also being at times being tested. Garcia is the man, Asensio is the man. They are being tested in this game. It is the likes of, Garcia being tested time and again by Buchaman as well as the likes of Alex Pena, who is testing Vasquez at times. But Vasquez and Garcia are proving good enough against Bana and Buchanan. My goodness, Rodrigo has been given. Is that handball on the pitch? No, denied. Bellingham gets that to Kylian. Rodrigo again. Now Villarreal are looking, dropping their own into the defensive aspect. Now it is talking from them. Now Los Blancos are talking to them. They are talking so close into the edge of the box, and I can sense a third goal incoming from the likes of Los Blancos anytime. Now I can sense that third goal coming in from the likes of Los Blancos very soon. It is anytime they are going to get that third goal. It is now Bellingham and Ancelotti's company are enjoying their position in the opposition half. Camavinga passes that. Asensio, Chouameni again. Chouameni tried to find Vasquez. Vasquez is high up on the pitch. It is this man, Vasquez, who has missed a penalty in the previous Champions League fixture against the likes of the Roger Blancos. He is showing a good character on the pitch. He is showing a good character on the pitch. Bellingham, Rodrigo, Kylian again. Kylian is trying to get some sort of cut in. But again, look at that positioning from Camavinga. He wasn't even there on the defensive aspect. He wasn't there on the attacking aspect. Chouameni being given. Jesus Gil Manzano now finally gives that yellow card. It is for the likes of Chouameni on the pitch. Oh, Chouamini has got that yellow card. Man, how can we deny anything to be happening from Chouamini and Kamavinga at times on the pitch? That is really something bad. It is the first yellow card which Jesus Gilmanzano has shown, and it is for Chouamini. This man hope he doesn't make any sort of mistakes for today. Jesus Gilmanzano, the man, talking to Perez. Villarreal with their striking man Perez is looking a bit injured. Is he really looking injured, or is it some sort of time waste management which they are trying to do? Hope this man Jesus Gilmanzano doesn't make any sort of mistakes for today. And to talk about the stats for the Los Blancos, look at that. Villarreal has got 4 shots, 3 on target. I mean, Villarreal, my mistake, guys. It is Villarreal who has got 8 shots, 5 on target, but they cheaply got considered and giving those favorable positions on the spot shots to be taken by Kylian Mbappe. He nailed it good. Villarreal, on the other hand, has got 8 shots, 5 on target, whereas Los Blancos 4 shots, 3 on target. Passes from the Los Blancos and possession are now seemingly increasing after those 25 minutes. One yellow card show, so far has been showed in this game, and that is Chouameni from Los Blancos. That be a counter from Kylian, no denied. Oh my god, Villarreal are really playing it so big. Villarreal are really playing it so big. Vasquez getting that interception on the good time. And yes, guys, this watch along, we will be just having up to those 45 minutes, and up to the first half, because tomorrow morning I have to go at some place, and for that I have to come up and leave early. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat section for the poll who is finally going to get those wins for today's game. Oh my god, Villarreal are again looking, cutting it into the box. What an entertainment we are having. Saturday night, and the fixtures are looking so good. It is the likes of, the first watch which we had, it was the likes of Bayern Munich went up on against their rivals Union Berlin, and that was something. Bayern got those upsets. It is Milan and Como which is also going on. Como are one up against Milan. Look at that. It is Villarreal and Real Madrid to 1. Leipzig and Dortmund. Leipzig are one up against Dortmund. And Dortmund are really nailing it big. Tomorrow there are big matches. It is Arsenal and Chelsea. It is the Premier League round 29. Newcastle and Liverpool at the Wembley EFL Carabao Cup finals. Atlanta and Inter Milan for the Serie A round 29. It is also the likes of Atletico Madrid against the likes of Barcelona. My goodness. Also, late at night, it is the likes of Stuttgart and Leverkusen from the Bundesliga as well. We have got 8 to 9 matches. It is really becoming a big, big weekend for us to be having this. Bellingham gets that to Kylian. Kylian not taking that, passes to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, will he take that? He is doing those nutmegs inside the box. Passes that to Kylian. Kylian changing the wings. Vasquez, that first touch from Vasquez wasn't good enough for him to get a goal. That first touch from Vasquez wasn't good enough for him to get a goal. No denying the fact that first touch from Vasquez wasn't good enough for him to get a goal out of that. 38 minutes, 19 seconds, Los Blancos 2, VILLAREAL 1, Brahim Diaz. Involvement of Brahim Diaz so far in this game hasn't been that significant. Camavinga cutting in. For whom? You are moving in into the high pitch. Camavinga, for whom? For whom you are moving up that high on the pitch? Garcia drops down. Kylian changing the wings. I can sense that third goal incoming soon, guys. That third goal, Los Blancos are really getting it very soon. The way they are maintaining that position high up on the opposition half. Vasquez goes for Chouameni. Chouameni on the mid pitch has really been looking so good. But most of the times he is staying on those low blocks. Valverde for this game is staying on those low blocks at times. No denying the fact he is staying on those low blocks. But what are those substitutions which Ancelotti will be making? Oh my god, it is Villarreal again making those counters. Timo Courtois finally getting those clearances. It is now Rodrigo speeding up. Camavinga is speeding up. Passes that to Rodrigo. Interception. Garcia collects that, trying to get some sort of position, but being denied. Garcia is being denied of those late runs to be happening on the pitch. But Villarreal are really playing so good on the pitch today. At the Cerámica at the home, Villarreal is really playing so good for today. Look at that. The ball is out for a goal kick. It was Buchanan, their number 9, who tried to get that cross, but the ball is out for a goal kick. Tomo Courtois, take your time, Brian. Take your time. 42 minutes on my watch. It is 42 minutes on my watch. It is Los Blancos 2, Villarreal 1. 3 goals in the first half so far. Still 3 minutes to go. Plus added time. How much of the added time will be there? It is the likes of Asensio who is most of the time going for those destroying moments. But look at that positioning aspect. Camavinga is getting, he finally gets that sliding tackle. Hope he doesn't get any sort of cards on the booking from this man, Jesus Gilmanzano, on the pitch. He hasn't been the best refereeing part for today, but then also with those controversies which he has got in his past, he is looking decent at least for today. Is Kylian cutting it into the box, finds Rodrigo, take that shot, Rodrigo takes that. My goodness, it was a big opportunity, but for the past two games, I haven't seen the likes of Rodrigo making those shots in the previous fixture as well against the likes of Atletico. Rodrigo is the man who is not getting those big shots, and this time it was straight to Conde. No much worries for Conde, the goalkeeper for Villarreal. Valverde, oh my god. Valverde got that shot, but nowhere near for the woodwork to be hitting. Is Villarreal again getting it into the box? Oh my god, look at that. Timo Courtois saves that. Timo Courtois saves that. Villarreal from nowhere are looking, getting those momentum incoming, and they are making it happen. They are making it happen. Villarreal are looking, making it happen out of nowhere. Look at that speed. Villarreal are looking, outnumbering Los Blancos with their speed. No denying the fact. Villarreal keep a good game. This is a big entertainment which is happening for today. No denying the fact this is a big entertainment which is happening. And I hope this man for today, it is like of Jesus Gilmanzano. Hope he doesn't make any sort of bad decisions for today. Otherwise, we are going to break his legs. This man is back in the La Liga and hope he doesn't make any sort of bad decisions for today. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on that whole section. Who is going to get those wins? Is it the likes of Jesus Gil Manzano, the referee on the page? Finally, is he going to get those wins? It is the likes of Los Blancos, or it is the likes of El Samaranio, Amarialio, Villarreal to be incoming. Vasquez throw that is to Chouameni. 45 minutes are up. 3 minutes off at a time. We are running 3 minutes. 2 minutes 30 seconds late from the actual time. Will Villarreal get that equalizer in this at a time of the first half? That is a block. Bellingham gets that. Oh my god. Villarreal are playing technical, guys. Villarreal are playing those tactical gameplays. They are counting those numbers time and again. It is from the mid page. They are making that happen. And I hope Los Blancos would want this first half to end as soon as possible. Look at that fluidity, look at that positioning, look at that speed with which Villarreal is outnumbering Los Blancos at times. It's a clearance from Timo Courtois, Bellingham chasing that. Asensio, good clearance, boy. Asensio gets that clearance. It was a big opportunity. Look at that, man. Peep just getting those crosses and those shots being made. Timo Courtois saves that goal. Villarreal at their home, the yellow are playing it so good. And yes, that is the end of the first half, and we will end this stream, guys. We will end this stream because watching on those streaming links, it is a pain. It is a big pain to watch on those streaming links. No denying the fact. And yes, the watch links are there on the channel description as well as in the video description. You can have the watch from there as well. Yes, that is the end of the first half, and we will also take a short break. My goodness, look at the stats. Look at the stats. It is Villarreal who has got 9 shots, 6 on target. It's huge. 80% pass accuracy, 226 passes. They have been making it good, but they haven't been that opportunistic to get that second goal or third goal. This is what is happening in this game. I will continue watching that second half as well, but Villarreal, will they make it? Will they count it? We will be just watching it. The watch links are there in the social media description. And yes, give your votes on the poll section, which has been pinned on the chat, that who is going to get those wins. Is it the referee, Jesus Clementano? Is it the Blancos? Or it is the likes of El Samarano, Emeriano, Villarreal? The poll section has been pinned on the chat that who is going to get. Let me have a 1 minute short break and I'll be back, guys. I need a break. I need a break. I have been doing those continuous watch along for the Bundesliga. Now for the La Liga, I am really down with energy. I am really down with energy, and let me have a 1 minute break. I will be just back in 1 minute. And those of you who have just joined now, give your votes on the chat section that who is going to get those wins for today. Give your votes on the chat section, guys. The poll, who is going to get those wins. And I'll be back just in 1 minute of short break. is Los Blancos 2 and it is Villarreal 1 so far in the first half. That is all. The statement is all from here. The stadium, the Cerámica. Uh, my neck is also paining. Lots of pain, boys, lots of pain. You have to deal with. Look at this, the stats which is happening. It is 9 shots which Villarreal has got, but they have been clinical in getting that cut into the Los Blancos defense. But it is that mentality from the likes of Los Blancos which they are getting it good. No denying the fact Los Blancos has clinically made that happen. And it was just in the first minute from the kickoff where Villarreal were looking lethal, and in just 7 minutes they got it. It was their number 8, Juan Fourth, who got that goal. Being a defender striker in just 7 minutes, it is the likes of Villarreal who showed that they have their characters in counting the numbers good. It was those injury moments from Kylian Mbappe which happened, and it was that goal which Kylian got just after that, and it was a scoop away chance. The things were just leveled on the 17th minute, and again Los Blancos were looking to gain some sort of possession. Again on the 23rd minute, it is the likes of Kylian who got that second goal. After that, it was all left from both the sides, making some sort of passes as well as build-ups, but Los Blancos in the position as well as in the passes and in the final thirds have been doing good. No denying the fact, but it's Villarreal who is making that complete game. But winning against the likes of Los Blancos is not the job which Villarreal is looking, but they are making it happen everything on the pitch. And after that, it was the likes of Chouameni getting those yellow cards. Chouameni on the centre backs again being sacrificed from his defensive midfield positions. Ancelotti has to make some changes to this time and again, dropping Chouameni. He will be also looking frustrated, making those movements inside the pitch. And what an entertainment this Saturday we are having from the likes of LaLiga, where Villarreal at the Stadium de Cerámica are having that. Look at that. The second half is about to begin, but with the lineups which Los Blancos is having, do you think that there is any sort of substitutions which is needed for Los Blancos to be making? Everybody is doing his job good. Camavinga is really showing his character. Bellingham not getting that involved, but he is playing those pivotal roles, dropping down on the defense. Diaz and Rodrigo are the things which needs to be happening from their end. It is the likes of Brahim Diaz and the likes of Rodrigo. From their aspects, things need to be made clear in their aspect. That is what they have to come big in this game. That is what ways they are lacking. Vasquez is doing a good job. Chouameni, Asensio, Garcia is doing good, but it is the likes of Garcia who is facing that number 9, Buchanan, and Buchanan on the other hand is making it pass against Garcia but not getting that clinical. Comesana, Pepe on the attacking aspects are looking at good, but Guy is the man, number 18, he is the man who is talking. Alex Baena, on the other hand, from the left part of the pitch, has been completely shut down by Vasquez, Valverde. Vasquez and Valverde are doing a good job. They are shutting down the likes of Alex Baena to be coming up high on the pitch and denying any sort of opportunities from there. That is all from the first half so far, and the second half is going to begin very soon. The players are still not seen coming on the pitch. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the poll section that who is going to get those wins? Who is going to get those wins out of today? Is it the likes of the referee on the pitch? This is El Manzano. This man, is he going to again blow the whistle early on, denying of any goals? Or is it going to get any sort of cards for Jude Bellingham? That is also the watch we are having over here. The players are not yet seen coming onto the pitch. Players are not yet seen coming on to the pitch. Yes, the Yellow Army at the home of Stadium de Cerámica are now coming on. So what is that which is going on? It is the Los Blancos, it is the likes of referee Jesus Gilvenzano, or it is the likes of El Submarino, Amarialio, Villarreal. Are they going to get those wins? That is the watch for the second half. Because in the table of the La Liga, it is now Real Madrid with this win moving 3 points ahead of Barcelona. But Barcelona has a game to be playing in this match day of the La Liga round 28, but they will be facing the likes of Atletico. That is coming tomorrow, Sunday night. We will be having a watch of that. Will that be counting good? Will that be counting good? This table, will it last? Most of the turning of the table is being happening seen in the La Liga. Will that be happening for today as well? Estadio de la Cerámica, the yellow stadium is lit up so good. This yellow stadium is lit up so good. Game is about to begin. The game is about to begin anytime. The game is about to begin anytime. Has been a back pass to Courtois. Courtois goes for that long kick. Interception. Camavinga. Back to Villarreal defenders. Why is the man? Look at his positioning. Look at his positioning. Yes, Ancelotti has made those statements. Look at that. It is Rodrigo. It is the likes of Kylian, and it is the likes of Brahim Diaz staying high up on the pitch. Bellingham adding more to that. That is what Ancelotti is capable of, and it is the likes of Villarreal in the second half has gone for the substitution. Diomo Barry is the man who has come in, and Nicolas Pep has been sacrificed. But there, man, this, if you talk about the likes of Perez, Jose Perez, the man on the center forwards, as well as the likes of Buchanan, they are both lethal. They both are lethal for Villarreal to be happening for today. Both are really lethal to be happening for Villarreal for today. Will this end to some sort of equalizers from Villarreal to be incoming, or will that end to one way for the Los Blancos? That pace, that speed from Villarreal has been shut down. Los Blancos, it is inside the box. Oh my god, Jose Perez, the man again making his moves. Look at that. It is this man, Jose Perez. He is making his moves inside the box. He is looking great lethal. Rudiger seen warming up on the sidelines. Will he be the man coming? Will he be the man coming up on the pitch? That is a long goal kick from Courtois. Look at that passes which Villarreal is making. They are making that field. I mean, that pitch has been spread wide by their passes. They are making those passes spread wide on the mid pitch. Bellingham making those box to box movements on the pitch. Most of the possession is by Villarreal in the second half so far. 49 minutes on the watch on my clock. Garcia header interception. Not good enough to get a clearance out of that boy. Oh my god, look at that pass. Look at that pass. Alex Baena was just inside the box and could have got that second goal equalizer, but what a pass that was. Oh my god. It was Barry, the man who came into the substitutions, dropping Nicolas Pepe, and he is looking even more lethal. He is looking even more lethal. That cross from Alex Baena was something big. Los Blancos are somehow saving it and not allowing anything to be happening. Oh my god, Jesus Gilmanzano has again given a yellow card. That was a foul to Vasquez. That was definitely a foul to Vasquez by the likes of Cardona. Cardona has been given a yellow card for that reckless challenge. Porto finding it difficult to give a pass, finds Chouameni, goes for Vasquez, Diaz. Oh my god. Villarreal are counting the numbers so good on the pitch and they are denying anything to be happening. Chouameni on the center block. Get those clearances, boy. Oh my god. It is Barry winning 8-time man again. Buchanan again going for those into the box from the wide. But this time that angle wasn't good enough to get some sort of inside the box passes to be happening. For the lone goal scorer, number 8, with that throw, Villarreal are looking to make some sort of build up from the mid pitch. But in the first half, most of their build-ups were looking from the side of the pitch. It is now Kylian Mbappe getting it into the box. Gil Manzano has just asked the game to continue. No foul given for Kylian Mbappe down on the pitch. Look at that. Kylian Mbappe is playing that good job, not getting those injuries. I mean, this long season of the Champions League, it is full of injuries, which is going to cause those upsets, and not getting those injuries is definitely the talk of the town. Kylian Mbappe not getting that good and preventing it. Oh my God, look at that corner being taken. That is a big game. Alex Pena is now showing his true character in the second half of the game. Look at that corner. He took that shot from there. Timo Courtois is seen struggling on those goalkeeping positions, getting those passes to be happening. He has to clear the ball whenever it is going to come to him. Most of the times he is going for those passes for Chouameni. Look at that. Villarreal making those passes from the mid pitch. It is looking like they are enjoying the game of football so good. Oh my God, again inside a box. That is a pass. Perez gets it. Will that be a corner or is that a goal kick? Buchanan, their number 9, is such a tremendous player. He is such a tremendous player playing on the pitch. Buchanan, their number 9, is such a tremendous player. He is playing on the pitch. Buchanan is the man, the number 9, who is making those statements good enough. And he is undermining Alex Garcia and Francisco Garcia at the times. Again, a corner that is. Look at that. Those crosses made from those corners from the likes of Alex Pena is looking it happen so good. One day, is that deep. It is those women from Villarreal who are moving for those counters. They are consistently moving on for those counters on the pitch. And the change of the wings which they are making it, I think the pitch is bit shorter or is it bit wider? But what are they trying to make that happen with it? Is definitely the worst weight. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat. Who is going to get those wins? Referee Jesus Gil Menzano, which his decisions which he'll be making, will he get that, or is it the likes of Los Blancos, or it is the likes of El Zamorano, Amarialio, Villarreal getting those wins? Kylian Mbappe is down on the pitch. Oh my God. Kylian Mbappe is down on the pitch. Look at that challenge being made. Rodrigo again being fouled. But this, the referee, Jesus Gilmanzano still not showing any cards for the Villarreal players except only Cardona was given a yellow card. That is all which he has given. 57 minutes on the watch. Porto again struggling that, but this time finding Chouameni. Buchanan is their number 9 who is making those approaches inside the box looking so good. Look, second half so far, Villarreal has been dominating the game in the possession as well as with those penetrating powers which they are having against the Los Blancos. But they are not making it with that speed. and their clinical finishings inside the box is not that good. That is why they are lacking it, because in the stats so far of this game, 13 shots they have given, 7 on target, but just a single goal. They have been making it good. They have been making it good. Villarreal has been making this good. No denying the fact. Villarreal so far is making a good move into the pitch so far. Again, it is Buchanan, the number 9. But I think now he is looking bit down of his energy. He is not getting those speed moments which he was having against Garcia. Oh my god, what a shot that was! Timo Courtois saved that good. It is now again Buchanan who is getting it. Los Blancos are now struggling to find the position of the ball, and they are finding it hard for those recovery time as well. Los Blancos are finding it difficult in getting those recovery time. Is Bojanan again trying to get a cut in? I think he is now he needs those gas which he is running short. Oh my god, was it that? It is the referee on the pitch. Will he take that advantage of it? This is Gilmanzano on the pitch. Will he make any sort of bad decisions for Jude Bellingham again? Look at that. What is that happening? It is some sort of brawl happening, entertainment brawl happening on the pitch. That is La Liga entertainment brawl happening on the pitch. That is some sort of La Liga entertainment brawl which is happening on the pitch. Jude Bellingham over there had a fall. Oh my god, look at that. This player out of nowhere, he gets a fall off the pitch. Look at that. This is some sort of tactical mindset gameplay which Villarreal is now trying to have and get the likes of Jude Bellingham to get any sort of cards for it. That is something bad. Villarreal is now looking to make something bad. They want some sort of booking to be happening. They are playing those and corrupt bad rules on the pitch. This is not the pitch of football which we want. Fans would definitely want that. It is now Vinicius Jr. coming in. Brahim Diaz has been substituted. Asensio has also been substituted, and Rudiger has made his mark on the pitch. It is those substitutions which has been made. Oh my God! Villarreal are making their move into the box. So lethal at times. So lethal at times. Goodness. Villarreal are making those shots out of nowhere, and they are coming in time and again. They are making those shots. Is that corner again? Oh my God! Look at that girl which they are having. Pitch. Buchanan is getting those win. He is that number 9 from Villarreal. He is getting those win every time. Oh my God. Villarreal is playing those big games. Villarreal is playing those big games for today. No denying the fact they are playing those big games for today. In the table, they are at the 5th spot, but they are playing as if they are at the first spot. But will that last long? Because to talk about in this season, to be specific, when they got those defeats, it was Brighton where they travelled for club friendlies, they got a defeat. It was Barcelona where they got a defeat. In the previous leg against Los Blancos, that was a 2-0 defeat. Apart from that, it was in the Copa del Rey where they got those exits. Athletic Club in the La Liga has got those wins against Real Betis. They has got lost. Real Sociedad a loss. Deportivo Alaves, there has been a loss. The previous fixture which they were having in the La Liga. Apart from that, it is their second last game against Barcelona. That will be the game La Liga, and after that it is Villarreal. So yes, much of those critical fixtures for Villarreal are also there left in this season, but all of them are only from the likes of La Liga to be happening. And in the previous leg, that was a 2-0 loss which they had against the likes of Los Blancos, and the two goal scorers was Valverde and Vinicius. But Los Blancos already has got those two goals. That is a save from Timo Courtois. Alex Pana again. He is making those headers, but not getting those clinical finishings. That is what it is lacking from him. That is what it is lacking from him. Definitely, Villarreal are playing their big game. They are lacking on those clinical finishings. Vinicius Jr. into the box gets it. It is the likes of Valverde. My God, that was a pass but blocked. Oof. Big counter opportunity that was for the Los Blancos. Could have got that second goal, I mean third goal. That is a handball. That is a handball. This is Gil Manzano. This referee on the pitch. What is that decision which he is time and again giving? Is it this referee Jesus Gil Manzano back in the La Liga? I really knew that this is going to be an entertainment. What an entertainment this is looking. Bellingham passes that to Vinny. Vinny on the left wings only has got Kylian. That is a foul to Vinicius on the pitch. Look at that. That is definitely going to be handball, but it hasn't been given. That was definitely a handball, but Jesus Gilmanzano prefers not to give it. He is not going to give it, boy. He is not going to give it. This referee on the page, Jesus Gilmanzano, is never going to give those handballs in favor of Los Blancos. No denying the fact. Bellingham on the mid pitch gets Modric has come in. Rodrigo is out. And thank God Villarreal has got the substitution of Buchanan and Pino is the man who has come in. It is now Vinny on the wings trying to get a cut in. Blocked. Corner. That is a corner incoming, guys. That is a corner incoming. I mean, to talk about in this game, it is the likes of Brahim Diaz who is out. Vinicius has come in. Rodrigo is also out, but only Luka Modric has come in. But Ancelotti hasn't gone for those attacking substitutions. It is Rudiger, defensive aspect, Vinicius Junior, attacking aspect, Luka Modric on the mid-pitch. Bit of versatile substitutions from Carlo Ancelotti, not reinforcing those two forwards of Diaz and Rodrigo, but only bringing in Vinicius Junior. Vinny is staying on those left wings. Kylian is staying on those center forwards, but it is like Bellingham who has moved on to the right midfield of the pitch and Modric coming in. So much of those midfield reinforcements because Ancelotti knows that Villarreal have to be stopped in from the mid pitch. So a penalty hasn't been given in favor of Los Blancos in this game. Bellingham, Modric on the substitution of Modric, things are looking more orchestrating from him on that end. Wenger gets up, pass in to the box. That is a clearance. Villarreal are getting those clearance good enough. Villarreal are getting those clearances good enough on the pitch. It is Garcia to Vinny. Kylian. Kylian is losing away the possession of the ball so cheaply. So it is 70 minutes on the watch. Liga getting that interception. Winger, why are you passing it, boy? Clear that ball. Clear that ball. Clear the position. My goodness. My goodness. Time and again, the same mishappenings are going to make it. Bellingham is there. Gets that to Rodrigo. Look at that. Villarreal are making those interceptions as well as those mid passes look so good on the pitch. Villarreal are giving it everything to get a win at their home. Wenger took that for Vinicius. It is the likes of what the man was a bit critical in dropping down to make Vinicius offside trap. Wenger getting those interceptions. Kylian is there. Oh my god. Denied, denied. Kylian Mbappe has now been denied. Big opportunity that was. That was a big opportunity for Kylian. Modric, Vasquez getting some fluidity on the right part of the pitch. Change to Rudiger. Garcia finding Bellingham. Yes, Bellingham has got it with that tackle. Bellingham is moving up. He goes that for Vasquez. Kylian again. That is too late, boys. That is too late. Men in yellow. Oh my God, Kylian Mbappe just got a cut in. Interception. Bellingham dropping that good. Gives that to Vasquez. What bit overpowered shot. That was a bit overpowered shot from the likes of Bellingham. Otherwise, it could have been a big opportunity. 74 minutes on the watch. We are now running 1.5 minutes late of the actual time of this game. I don't think that now Villarreal are going to get any sort of counters into this. No denying the fact Villarreal are now not going to get any sort of counters into this. It could have been those big opportunities because talking about it, it is those 18 shots which they have got, 9 on target, but clinical finishings is what which has been missing from them. It is the likes of those clinical finishings which has been missing for them. That is what they are struggling to have. Apart from that, in every aspect, Villarreal has been doing good. Villarreal has been doing good in all the aspects. That is what happens when you play against the likes of Los Blancos. I mean, how long is this thing going on? Oh my god, it has already been 2 hours. We have been streaming this for 2 hours. In the next 5 to 10 minutes, we will end this stream if Villarreal are not getting that, because after those, I mean, more than 80 minutes, it won't be possible for Villarreal to come and take. It's better now to switch off the stream because Villarreal are now not going to get any sort of wins into this. That is the end of story from my end, and yes, I will want to have a good sleep. Hala Madrid, guys, Hala Madrid, and win it big. Good night. And those of you who gave your votes on the chat section, kudos to you. The jersey giveaways are there at the end of the month, and it will be declared on the stream as well. So yes, keep giving your votes on the chat section. And apart from that, I am feeling now too sleepy. Back to back, two watch alongs. I can't sustain anymore. And Villarreal with this will not get those wins. Anyhow, bye bye, guys. Good night.